Good morning. Here we are, Thursday, 12th September. It's 6 a.m. GMT. And again, we're trading futures with Top Step. We're doing the 50K challenge and potentially gold setting up for a sell. I'm not really getting into the trade yet. I'd like to see a better, like a resistance level form or support level form, before I take that trade. The price, it's really, I'd say, in no man's land at the moment. But we're going to have a little bit of patience, and we're going to wait for the price to come to us. Bit of a surprise for the show today. We got a little bit of news to cover, and I'd like to welcome Mandela into the show.
Hey Andrew, good morning. Good
Good morning.
morning.
How are we doing?
We're doing great. We're doing really
So,
well.
yeah, so thanks for joining us.
My man.
Welcome on board.
It's nice to be on board. And I want to say one thing, Andrew. I think you're doing a phenomenal job with these early morning videos. They are early. They are early, and you've been smashing it, man. And I could not miss the 007 episode. I just couldn't.
Yeah, I can see in your avatar you even got the suit and tie on for it. You outdressed me, so.
Well, actually that was from a few years back. I'm actually wearing my night robe, so you do
Yeah.
not want to see me at like what I look like right now. I'm sure you
It's
outdressed
too
me
early
by
for
a
that, mate.
mile.
None of us had breakfast and just want to can't picture you in your PJs, you know. Talking of PJ, we'd have to get him on board, but it's probably about 1 a.m. in Bermuda now, right?
Yes, it is very early. Yeah, it's around that time. So we will have him on. I know we were talking to him a few days ago. So we'll get the band back together and we'll get him back on the air. But it is nice for me to be back on. We've just kind of settled in, and my first time back on Signature FX. So thank you for sort of setting the foundation and putting these videos together. Let's see what the markets are doing.
Yeah, definitely. So we're scalping on gold, right? On the futures, obviously, we can look at the charts later for, for some longer trends and potentially swing trading or, breakout box strategy. We can look at that. But this morning, I just want to quickly just make a start and just go through where we're at. So we're almost at 50% profit target. So you can see now we're on 1385 profit. Yeah, we've had a best day 330, worst day
Yeah,
296. And you can see here that we're almost halfway there, hoping to get to that today. If we just have a quick look at our equity curve, yeah, we're definitely going in the right direction. So far, so good, and really hoping to pass this challenge by the end of next week.
very nice. Do you, in terms of Top Step, are you finding them? Is there any sort of advantages, any extra sort of perks, or anything that they do differently? I'm just curious.
Yeah, so one thing I enjoy with Top Step, you can actually lock your account so you don't overtrade. So once you've hit your take profit, you can actually lock yourself out, which is a brilliant feature, and I just wish more prop firms done that.
Yeah.
So
That's actually pretty cool.
yeah, so
So it's
basically,
almost like self-control, like kind of.
yeah, definitely, because my experience of trading is that certainly me, I overtrade, or I take, when you're chasing a trade, you take trades that are not really there, and your mind can play tricks on you. I think you see setups and they don't really tick all the boxes, but you want to get that win, or you want to make bank for the day, and you take that trade. So it's an excellent feature. It's like I say, I wish other prop firms would do it as well. They also give you a cutoff level as well. So for example, if your max drawdown's like 2K, they'll put a daily drawdown on of like $1,000. So if you hit that, they will lock you out of the account to the next day. So it really stops you blowing your account in one trading session. They're really good Top Step. Really happy with them.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. I like that idea actually. Yeah, your equity curve looks great. If it was a stock, I would buy it. It's slow and steady, slow and steady.
So I tell you what we can do. What I got you on the show is there's nothing. I'm waiting for this price to break through here. So what I'm going to do is, let's have a quick look at the news today. There's some high impact news, and I think a lot of people really, they understand the red folders, etc. They don't really know what they're looking at when it comes to the news. So not really
Yeah.
to put you on the spot, but
Not
so
at
we
all.
got some high news today from the euro and the dollar, and I think we
Yeah.
start with this job claims. So this one seems to have a big impact, and the PPI. So the job claims, can you just give us a little overview on that? Or
Yeah, sure. So two of the sort of main factors that a lot of investors look for, and please, Andrew, stop me at any time if there is a trade that you want to take, or if I'm rambling on too much. Feel free to stop me. Um, two things that investors tend to look at quite a bit are employment, so sort of jobs, and inflation. So this particular data point or this data set looks at the number of people who filed for unemployment insurance in the U.S. for the first time, and that's going to be during the past week. So it kind of gives you an idea of how well or how poorly the jobs market is in the U.S. And the whole idea behind it is if there's more people employed, that means that they're getting a salary. They're going to be able to purchase goods and buy things, and upgrade their iPhone, for example, or take a trip with the family and spend money and share that money. So that's the reason why this one tends to cause the markets to move. So you could see, in the lead up to the announcement, prices may kind of just stabilize a bit as everyone's waiting for the data to be released, and then all of a sudden, bang! It's almost like an explosion. Sometimes it kind of moves violently, and you end up seeing investors rushing in shortly after the news becomes public. So that's kind of the rationale. I personally, I like to try and keep an eye on the big what you call the red folder days or the red high impact news days, because you could be in a good position. Everything could be setting up technically, and then all of a sudden everything just reverses. And the fact that you're aware of these sort of scheduled events, because you can look at this at the start of the week, you can see, okay, jobless claims is coming out at this time. I believe it's like 1:30 our time in London. You can prepare for it, whether you decide that you want to go into cash before then, or if maybe you want to have a small position on. It just helps to inform your trading. So that's the jobs one. And then I think there's another one as well, Andrew. Is there one? Do you have PPI?
yeah, we got we got PPI today as well.
Yeah, that's also a good one. So not as not really the as big of a headline as CPI, um, but PPI tends to give us a little bit of an indication on producers' inflation. So where CPI, we got that yesterday. That gives us the change in the inflation for consumers. PPI gives us the change in inflation for producers. It stands
Uh,
for the Producer Price Index.
no, excellent. Yeah, we appreciate that. It's yeah, a lot of us, we know it's red folder news. You see it like on social media. Don't trade today. Non-farm payroll day. But a lot of us really just don't understand, the rationale behind it. But while we quickly here, just like to welcome John. Yeah, I'm good, bro. Welcome to the show. John's all the way from Australia as well, so probably our furthest viewer. So yeah, thanks, John. Hope you enjoy the show. And any questions or if you want to talk about anything, just drop it in the chat.
Welcome, John.
Yeah, so John's a good trader. He's got all the knowledge. I think he's consumed every course content out there, and he's also trading futures as well. So I'm just really happy he's joined us. And John, I'm hoping we can take a trade, but at the moment it's just tumbleweed at the moment. I was waiting for sell position, but gold's looking strong. So
Yeah.
if I was to take anything, it'd be a buy, but it's just not hitting the criteria at the moment.
Would it be okay if I shared, or we had a quick look at US 500 for
Yeah,
a minute,
let's
or
go.
at some point? Okay.
A few moments later.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
You had your coffee, surely.
yeah, double espresso, bro. No, coffee machine's fixed. And, I was having a meltdown last week. Had to go back to instant, and oh my days, never again. But yeah, share away, and let's
Okay,
have a look.
let's see if I can do this. Okay, so this is live, everyone. Here we go. Share screen. I should have set this up beforehand. There we go. All right.
Yeah, we've lost Mandela. Oh, he's back.
I'm
Yeah,
using.
he is.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, you're
Using
back,
a.
bro.
Okay, good. Using a new computer, so it's asked me for permissions and all sorts of things. So, I think we're set now. Okay, so let's try that one more time. Okay.
A few moments later.
No pressure.
No.
1 hour later.
I love it when you have the controls. Okay, are you
Yeah,
able
you'd
to
be
see
taking them
anything
back off me, wouldn't you?
Could you see my screen at all yet?
No. Yeah,
I think that's
bingo.
me.
Here we go.
Okay, there we go. Nicely done. This graphics are crazy. All right. So let's have a quick look at US 500. So I tend to trade this on a day-to-day basis, and similar to your sort of strategy, looking at the Asian session and looking for ideally for a breakout of some sort. So this is the Asian session range, and I just need to update that. This was the low of the Asian session here, and then we've kind of just broken out to a new high of the Asian session. And all I'm simply looking for is very boring. It's a very sort of patient strategy. But what I'm looking for is a breakout. So I tend to wait until around 7 a.m. London. And then after 7 a.m., we tend to see some sort of move. So I don't mind if it goes up or down. All I want is to try and get a few points as it does that. Do you trade any US 500, or it's mainly gold?
Just gold at the moment on the futures, but I use this strategy myself when trading forex. Again, I probably use it on gold and the Australian and Canadian dollars, but US 500 is quite good for the futures. It's quite volatile, it is, so you get some high and low spikes I find on the M5. So you need to be trading micros when trading US 500. But yeah, at the moment, strategy seems to be suiting gold quite well. So just stick to what you know. Sometimes for me, anyway.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree, and that's the reason that I've kind of stuck to this. And you kind of get into a bit of a groove when you watch gold every day. You can see things that other people can't, and you kind of know you get a better sense of what's normal and what's not normal for that day.
Yeah, I think your eye just gets used to the pattern recognition. I think you get a better understanding for the price when you stick to one or two pairs. So when I first started trading, I was trying to trade everything I was in the market watch, and you get so much price movement, you can't digest it all. So at the moment, sort of understanding the average range on gold, what we're looking at, understanding the impact the news has. So I just find sticking to one pair works for me at the moment, right? So I do like the US 500. The US 30 is probably my favorite pair. I just have a weird connection with the US 30, right? But yeah, haven't been trading them for a while.
Yeah.
So
With you. Sorry, I was just gonna ask one last question. With your top step, it's 100% gold?
yeah, at the moment, yeah,
Brilliant.
100% gold,
Brilliant.
yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Unless something really jumped out to me, yeah, it's just gold at the moment.
Okay.
So it's going to be, I think it's going to be one of those mornings. So it's just sod's law. You join us, and there's no trades happening, right? So we did take a loss on the show yesterday morning, which we recovered then after 8 o'clock. What I might do in the future is, if I'm going to take an additional trade, might just leave the stream up. But I'm just mindful that 6 to 8 is a long time for anyone, and it is just like watching paint dry. But my explanation is, it's like fishing, right? You got to bait your hook, got to dip it in the water. You got to wait for the fish to come to you, right? You can't go wading in the water with a big net. Yeah, you frighten them all away. So yeah, you just got to let the price come to you, and then when it does, then take the trade.
That's a great analogy.
It's
And
take me years to learn it. I am. People do joke with me that I do get called Mr. Patience because of my lack of it. So yes, it's taken me a while. It's taken me a lot of failed challenges to get hold of that emotion. So I think we're finally there.
I think it makes you a better trader as well, and I think it builds character, and it's brought you to where you need to be. And I was watching the show yesterday, and when I kind of was first starting out, a loss or two, it would have devastated me, and it would have impacted my mindset, and I would have probably wanted to switch strategies. But you have the discipline, and you have also the confidence in the strategy. You know over time it will work. It may not work every trade, but it will work over the long term, and that's all we ask for. That's all we
Yeah,
need.
because you are going to hit stops, right? It's part of trading.
Yeah.
Any trader tells me they don't hit a stop loss, I'll show you a liar, right? I just don't believe it. So yeah, back tested the strategy over the last 2 months, and the strategy's come out favorable. So that's what we're looking at. 1 week, I've got all the data. I've been keeping a trading diary, and 1 week hit a loss all week, but then the following 3 weeks, it was favorably in profit. So yeah, you got to stick to your guns. A lot of new traders, they'll swap strategies. They'll go to the box breakout. They'll go to ICT. They'll go to price action. They go to, what's it, VWAP. They'll go to all these different strategies, and they're just chasing their tail, right? And they get sucked in by these gurus on X and Facebook and stuff. And listen, if you're a good trader, I just don't believe you'd be selling courses. So the real traders I know, so Pax, for example, he doesn't go around selling courses. He offers mentorship. He's very select on who he takes. So real traders like Pax, he's not flexing Rolex and Ferraris or rentals on his timeline every day. Either. He's just a humble guy. There's another trader I know, and she doesn't even want a name mentioned. She's living the dream. There's no flex with her, no Rolexes, no rentals. She just got her dogs, lives a quiet life, in and out of the markets, and they're the sort of people you need as mentors. You don't need some flashy guy, flexing from his apartment in Dubai. You just don't believe the hype.
Yeah, and that's you made a very good point, which is those cars and the things that you see. That oftentimes they don't even earn those things. So anyway, um, I think we sometimes we forget the reason why we do this, and I'm doing this to help my family, just so that I can have a humble life, and I believe you're very similar, in that you're not trying to impress anyone or show off or anything or prove that you're right about anything. And
Yeah,
I
for
think
me,
Pax is the same too.
yeah, for me, like, people's opinions don't pay my bills, so I don't really care. And
Yeah.
I know it's got nothing to prove as well. So, if I was successful in trading, I'd be the complete opposite. I wouldn't be flashing anything. I'd probably disappear from social media. That would be the first sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'd be too busy living my life, too busy enjoying myself. Not, you wouldn't see me flashing anything on social media, because you just put a target on your back as well. I just think I think it's immature and silly, to be honest.
That it comes back to the why. Why are you doing this? And I just want a good life. We're getting a breakout in S&P, so we're breaking out of the opening range. I would take this trade if it wasn't 6:21 a.m. in the morning.
So what time do you trade, Mandela?
So I use the Australian close. So the Australian close tends to happen, or it does happen around this time. So I want to see markets I want to see the price break out and hold outside of the Asian zone, Asian range, around this time. This is usually when the top of the range or the bottom of the range will be confirmed. But I tend to wait until about 7 o'clock. The
Right.
longest answer ever to that question. Sorry, Andrew. 7 o'clock or after. So I have about 4 different time periods. One is the Asian breakout, which is, I guess, coming up now, which we're seeing sort of early signs of. I also like to trade when London opens. So that's 9 o'clock. That usually gives us a bit of a move. And then US Open is at 1:30 for 2:30 for us in London, 10:30 New York. Sorry, 10:30 Bermuda, 9:30 New York. And then the last one, I tend to trade if there is an opportunity right an hour before the US market closes. What about you? When is because I'm assuming you usually trade around between 6 and 8.
Yeah, so 6 and 8 a.m. for me normally. So I like to get in and out before any of the markets open. I just like to pick up the tail end of the Asian session.
Right.
We seem to get a bit of a movement in gold, but sometimes the London Open does help, but it can be a little bit volatile, because I'm only trading 300 points on gold, and I'm trading 1-to-1. So it only needs a spicy open, and I can be taken out straight away. So yeah, I try to get in and out by between 6 and 8 a.m. So at the moment, gold on the M5.
Let's have a look. Can we have a look at gold?
Yeah, I'll quickly share that now. Looks like a sell could be setting up. So yeah, seem to be having a supply level forming here. Yes, I'm expecting the price to come down. It's a real nice drop down to the demand as well, if we can get that trade. But we're 23 minutes in and not a lot happening. You can see in the price, this is the last 5-minute candle, so not getting much movement. But yeah, here we go. We seem to be getting a little move to the downside now. So I can see some resistance just on these 2 candles here. So just watching this, and hopefully we can get a trade in. I'd like to finish off today with a win, and yeah, maybe tomorrow then we'll just chat about the news, or we'll come back on Monday.
Yeah, I think your patience is very impressive.
Yeah, well, after 101 blown accounts, years and years of frustration, I think I finally got there.
But you know how many times people have just said, "Oh, the market's open, so let me put in a trade," or "I'm on YouTube, so let me force a trade."
Yeah,
But
yeah, exactly that. Do you know what?
not
Trading
easy.
live on YouTube, it adds a different level of pressure and discipline, because you can be held to account as well, right? You can clip YouTube, so you just clip all the losing trades, right? And you can make a right bloopers reel. So yeah, you have to follow your plan. But luckily enough, the show's new. I think we got like 1 or 2 viewers, so yeah, I don't mind so much. If I see our counter get higher, more pressure again. But it looks like sell is forming, so we might be taking a short on gold. Yeah, you've just jumped in the studio with another profile. You sharing your
Uh-huh.
screen? Do you want me to
Yeah,
share your
share my
screen?
screen. No, 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 it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I was I was actually watching to see if S&P continues to break out because this would be a trade that I would normally take. Um, but like you said, now that I'm on YouTube, I'm kind of thinking, well, should I take this? Is it going to actually?
Well,
It takes a certain skill.
so, do you know what I forgot to put on? Forgot to put on our music.
I know the music's been great. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we are. No, it's great to have you on the show. So it's like
Yeah,
it's been like a graveyard shift, like the last
yeah,
week, on my own. And you know, what can I say? You know, I'm not one of these YouTubers, not on this show anyway. I'm not just going to ramble on for the sake of talking. You know, we're here to trade, and I just hope people who watch the show, you know, appreciate that or understand that it's really about taking a trade and making some money.
yeah. That's what we're here to do. That's our job.
Yeah.
That's exactly
So,
our job.
if people want to tune in, you know, to a chat and charts, just make sure they watch Invest in Blueprint when we come back, and then you know that's more of a talk show. Which,
Yeah. I think we
Good
need to
segue,
to
right?
set up. I think we have I don't know how much we want to tease or mention, but we do have a few things in the works. I
yeah,
don't know
so
if we should say more than that.
yeah, I won't say too much, but the next guest we got lined up, very popular on YouTube. He's well known in the pop culture actor circle. He does a lot of work with some famous actors. You know, if you've attended any events, you've definitely seen him, you know, on the scene, so to speak. Can't wait to get him on. Bit of a connoisseur in Disney stocks and also trades ETFs, so can't wait to get him on the show. In fact, I'm going to fire him the dates today.
I'm super excited, Andrew, and
Yeah,
yeah,
he's,
good,
he's-
yeah,
he-
good,
he's a-
great job to sort of secure him and
yeah,
get
no,
him on.
he's a real nice guy. He's a top guy. You know, hard working. Yeah, no, he's a good person. I really can't wait. I'm actually a big fan of his. So when we get him on the show, if I'm like, you know, if I'm overly kissing his ass, like, you need to tell me. Just drop it in the private chat. Yeah, I'm a massive fan of his. Can't wait.
I mean, being a fan is good, I think, and also being able to have a one-on-one session, be able to ask him questions is it's a great opportunity. And maybe, you know, you never know, you may be able to make a fan out of me as well. So
Yeah, no, he's a real nice guy. He's quite funny as well. He definitely brings some atmosphere to the show. And yeah, we'll get some clips of his channel. He just hit 100k on YouTube now, so he's really happy with that.
Whoa,
It's a
okay.
good celebration.
yeah,
And
that's big.
yeah, he's on some really good shows. Quite controversial, but yeah, I like his opinions, and yeah, he's a top guest. The second guest we got lined up is it's actually like one of these digital nomads. So he's like a salesman. Travels a lot to South America and Europe. He's from the US, and he wants to come on the show. He wants to talk about you know, setting up, how he set up your banking, how he set up your finances abroad. You know, he goes into how you get like work permits or work residence in these countries, and yeah, just some good general, you know, investing and banking advice when traveling, especially, you know, if you're traveling for a couple of months at a time. So I'm looking forward to getting him on the show as well.
Great. Yeah, two stellar guests.
So,
Very excited. Very excited.
yeah, can't wait. The first guest, like I say, I'm a massive fan. I watch all his shows, you know, daily. I'll watch one of his shows daily. Yeah, I just think he's a great guy, and can't wait to get him on. So yeah, got to keep my finger on a pulse there, so I do need to reach out to him today. So with gold at the moment, I still want that sell, but if you look at the price here, it's sitting between the supply and demand level, and really I want the sell to be up here. But if you see here, we've seen performing a new supply level here, and it's actually starting to break down. I probably would take this trade if it broke below 25.44, but you know, the perfect setup would it be to reject this supply level here and then break through the Hikanashi. But it looks like it's going to be a game of patience today before I can get this trade.
You're still in cash. You're still watching from the sidelines, right?
Yes, still there. Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes that's the best place to be.
Yeah, it's just sometimes when you get up at 6 a.m. and nothing happens at 8 a.m., that can be a little bit frustrating, right? But it is what it is. You have to move on, wait for the next day, or wait for the next setup. But yeah, I'm expecting a price to drop. But just mindful as well. 6:30 now, so
Yeah.
it's like I said earlier. It's like fishing, right? You gotta wait for the fish to come to you. So
Yeah.
the hook is baited, so I'm just waiting.
I love that analogy. You don't know when they're gonna bite, but you are always ready. Always prepared, always ready. Would you mind if we had a quick look at S&P for one moment?
Yeah, be fine. We can talk S&P until it's breaking out nicely, right?
Yeah, it's starting to break out nice. I think we were starting to talk here, I think. And so my normal trade would be looking for targets up top here. And my go-to usually is like a Fibonacci. Often I'll have a Fibonacci, and sometimes. So recently I started using the London Fix. I wasn't a big fan of the London Fix, so I didn't even know what it was until about a week or two ago. And listening to a podcast, and they talked about the London Fix, which happens every day at 4 p.m. London time.
Yeah.
So it's basically where a lot of banks and funds, financial institutions will decide on that price at the time of the London Fix for all assets. So you'll get the London Fix price for gold, S&P, Euro, and it ends up being a significant level usually. Yesterday it played out perfectly. I can actually, let me quickly show you if we have time, Andrew.
Yeah, we good.
Okay, just stop me if we have to. So this was yesterday's trade. We got a breakout of the opening range from here to here yesterday, and then it continued higher. And as these shows go on, we can talk a little bit more about strategies and stuff, but the main thing I wanted to show you was the London Fix yesterday. So London Fix on this chart would be at 12 p.m. Bermuda. I'm still stuck in my Bermuda time zone. So 12 p.m. Bermuda was right here. And I actually got a short from here to here, and I got out right before the London Fix. And you can see what happened at the London Fix. It just went up from there. So that would have been a great buying opportunity. So I'm going to keep tracking it. There's nothing really magical about it, I guess you could say. But yesterday it did create a lot of support, coincidentally or not. At the time of the London Fix, that would have been almost the perfect time to buy. If we talk about 12 o'clock was right here, so maybe 5 minutes before the London Fix would have been a great opportunity.
Yeah, that would have been a great trade. I think.
I didn't take it. I kind of caught I came to the party a bit late, and I caught sometimes you just catch the tail end.
Yeah.
You don't always catch the actual trough and the perfect peak, but it's great to always learn from all trades, whether they're winners or whether they're expenses, as Pax calls them. And yeah, it's something just something to keep an eye out for. London Fix, 4 p.m. London time.
Yeah, so I think like John was in the chat, I think he trades the US 500 on futures. So I'm sure he might reach out and ask a little bit more about the London Fix.
Yes, please, absolutely, please do. I think just reach out. I think we're all trying to help each other, and I may not have all the answers, but we can find out some answers together. For today, I don't really have much in between where we are now and this Fibonacci. That's a lot of points. So usually what I do in the morning is I'll mark up the charts because it's 6:30. I haven't gotten a chance to fully mark it up at the moment, but looks like we're getting a retest of the opening range again. Heading back down towards the, not the opening range, sorry, the Asian range. So glad I didn't take this trade on live YouTube, Andrew. How's gold looking?
Yes, it looks like we're testing vertical support at the moment. Yeah, we might get a move now. So here we are, got some vertical support here, which we seem to be testing. And yeah, we seem to be getting a resistance level here at, where we at? 25.46. We might get up to break to the downside now. So we tested this area here. So potentially that sell could be on. But yeah, it's just the waiting game, right?
Yep, that's it. I think I may have to make myself something to drink, like a coffee, a little pick me up,
Yeah.
just to get the blood flowing.
Yeah, no worries. Just do what you got to do, man. Understand?
Also, it would be nice because, funnily enough, we haven't actually had a chance to meet up, and moving is such a stressful thing, as you know. And,
yeah, well, you haven't just moved, like you moved country, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
It's next level. It's like
Yeah,
completely,
I'm just like move to the next neighborhood. Yeah, you've switched country. Yeah, it's good to have you in the UK. Yeah, we'll have to. Once you're fully settled, we'll arrange to meet up. I'll hop on the train up to London, and we'll catch up.
Yeah.
So yeah, so gold's just the level I was looking at. Yeah, gold's just testing that or breaking through it at the moment. So potentially won't be looking at sells until we get to around, let me have a look, around the 25.48 level.
Okay. Would you be able to kind of walk us through the strategy one more time? Like what are you looking for? And
yeah, it's what we're looking at. We're looking at. I'm not going to go into what the indicators are. It's
no.
Yeah. So what we're looking at, we're going to buy signal here. Yeah, price is broken above Heikin-Ashi, so we got a confirmation of the trend. Okay, so if we bought, so the signal here, we would have bought here at 25.41, and yeah, we would have steamed up into a take profit. Yeah, so if I go back again to the sell signal here, and you would have wanted a break below the Heikin-Ashi, so that you would potentially have taken that signal here at 25.41. Yeah, it would have been close to your TP, but I wouldn't have taken that signal. If you look, you got your horizontal vertical support and resistance levels here. Mm-hmm. So the price is trapped, right? So there's not much movement for the price. So I wouldn't have taken that trade. Yeah, that's just through experience. We had a buy here.
Just out of curiosity, what was that time? What was that? Was that US session?
Buy.
The one,
so
that one that you just looked at.
That was 420, the buy signal. That was a nice buy as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't be working night shift at the moment.
You're already doing the morning shift already.
Yeah. So yeah, that buy would have taken you into a take profit. And if you look here, there's no supply and demand levels. There's no vertical support and resistance. So yeah, I would have taken that trade at 2 a.m. So these are the sort of trades we're looking at here. So that trade had room to move, but you would hit your stop on that. But one thing I do is once I'm 75% into profit, I'll move my stop loss to break even.
Okay.
So yeah,
that's actually a good. That's a good way to protect your capital, to protect your.
Yes, there's a sell here. Lots of wiggle room. So what was that? 43. Yeah, so that would be a take profit as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, expecting a drop, but 25.48. So I think we will get that sell, but just a bit of patience is going to take.
Yeah, I did meet a guy here in London, and he was saying that he's tried a few different strategies, support, resistance, trend lines, but he really wants to get gold down, and I'm gonna actually send him your way and let him know about these.
Yeah,
He said
so-
he likes Roger Banks, but he hasn't found a gold strategy that works
Right, yeah. So,
yet.
As our trading guru and as he's self-proclaimed multi-millionaire, again, yeah, I'm not one for people who are flexing on social media. I'm just looking for people like Pax, the quiet ones, the ones who just go about their business. I just seem they'd be more genuine, to be honest. I find them more genuine of a trader, and I'd be careful of a forex guru that actually owns his own brokerage as well. Not for me.
Yeah, I think it's sometimes it's a bit entertaining and entertainment. For some, I think it's just how you choose to spend your time.
Yeah,
but I
definitely.
think, yeah.
So that's why I left forex as well. I just found it's quite immature. But the issue is now, like all those forex kids have all come over to futures. You just can't escape the nonsense on socials at the moment. But yeah, I just try and like remove or block. Some of the people flex too much. Just really not interested.
Yeah. I found that like ever since you've been trading futures, it seems like you're just overall in a better place. It's just you seem a lot happier.
Found the forex markets, found some of the prices manipulated as well. So you can open up with multiple brokers and you're getting different prices. Getting crazy spreads. I just find futures more regulated than forex.
Yeah, and that's what you want. You don't want the manipulation.
But I will give a shout out to John. He's the one that he must have said about over a year ago, get forex, bro. You need to trade futures. I didn't look at it at the time. But I think John echoes the same sentiment as us too. There's just so many people out there. They're selling a dream, right? They're selling a lifestyle, and just really not interested.
Gold looks like it's continuing higher.
I think it's going to tap up to the supply level. Then we're going to see the drop. So 25.48s possibly. But I'm just going to sit here and just wait for the sell opportunity. I don't know if you want to grab a coffee or something.
Yeah, let me do that. I'm just
now.
going to I'll pop back in a minute. Right. Ready to rumble.
Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, I just moved my mic. I got the loudest keyboard known to man. Like, yeah, every time I hit the key, like doof, doof, doof. So yeah, but yeah, no, the price seems to be like moving sideways at this price, which is a good sign for me. I think that sell is forming. Famous last words, but here we go. Yeah, you can just see some consolidation. Yeah, around the 2547. We sit in on that of the vertical support level there. So I'm expecting a breakthrough. What we know, we're just over 1 hour away from when the market start to get a bit spicy. So yeah, we'll just watch this trade and wait. Hopefully we can get that sell.
I'm looking here and I'm seeing what you're seeing. I think your targets also, they look realistic and attainable. And I like the strategy as well. It's very like straightforward and not overcomplicated in any way.
Yeah, and that's what I like about it. A lot of people will, they'll add so many filters over the chart, and before you know it, there's lines everywhere and what you're looking at. So yeah, it's a simple strategy. I think if it ever went public, I think it's easy to show people, but at the moment, really, it would just be our close circle. To be honest, it's not really one I'm going to share. Not until we're fully funded with Top Step and doing well.
Yeah. Well, it looks like it's making a bit of a move here. Just trying to decide what to do, and it looks like.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is just gonna mute myself, get myself a coffee, and just wait until the price comes to us.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, so starting to get interested now. You see us breaking through this vertical support level. So yeah, potentially, we might get that sell before 8 o'clock. So, but I'm looking at a break. I want a candle to open below the Higanashi level. So yeah, just watching this price.
I'm just here for the ride. I'm intrigued by this, and I kind of think, it makes sense. It makes sense, the idea of waiting for your setup and then executing when the time is right. It's almost like I don't want to say like a sniper, but let's go with the fishing. Let's go with the
Yeah,
fishing.
I like the fishing analogy, but
That's a good
what
one.
I'm doing, I'm probably gonna mute off now, concentrate on this trade, and then I'll
Okay.
swap screens and to the top step if I take the trade. So yeah, just gonna watch this price, but just be ready. I'm looking at the sells, around this price here, so 25.45. I'll be looking at taking the sell, but yeah, I'm going to fish in or sniper mode in a minute now and just mute these mics and get ready for the trade.
Okay. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think I spoke too soon, but no, I'm happy with the price. So higher the price goes, means I can get my stop loss above the supply level here. So that's a better trade for myself. But yeah, I won't be surprised if we we test around 2548, but we're definitely testing this support level here. So yeah, just looking for the sell, just over an hour to go, but might just be one of those days today.
Yeah, price sometimes it has a mind of its own, and there's so many different factors involved. And I think as long as really and truly, as long as you follow your process and you have your risk management to a T, down to a T, and you're able to maintain the capital that you have and limit your downside, I think that's the main thing. I do have to take off in a minute, but I've thoroughly enjoyed this.
It's fine. Yeah, and understand. Yeah, 7 o'clock. It's good. It's that busy time, right? So yeah. No worries. No, thanks for coming on. I hope you can join it. Hope you can make it tomorrow. Now you're in the UK. I don't mind giving you that wake up call. So
yeah, Bermuda. It's 3 o'clock in the morning right now in Bermuda. So
you still on Bermuda time?
No, I'm not. So my charts, I still have my charts on Bermuda time because it's I don't know, habit, I guess. But look at this. I think gold is listening to us, or maybe gold traders are watching the live stream.
Yeah, so here we go. There's some news coming through on the euro. So yeah, the open's gonna be great for you. So if you do need to jump off and chart up, yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna wait for this sell. So I can't have no more coffee. Yeah, it'll be.
That's fine. I'm gonna leave it here. But
always
keep trading and keep doing your thing. I'll be watching as I'm running around.
No, thanks for jumping on, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Thanks, Mandela.
That sounds good. All right, thanks. Bye, Andrew. Thanks, man. Brilliant.
Yes, we've just broke that supply level. Yeah, we've actually taken that out. This price is probably going to continue. It's probably going to continue bullish, to be honest. We'll see now what the news does on the London Open, but it could just be one of those days today where I don't take a trade. The supply levels come back in. Could just be testing it. So just patience. We're just going to have to wait and just wait for the price to come to us. Yeah, probably jumped in this trade a little bit early. Should have probably jumped in on that second green candle. But yeah, we can watch the price. We're getting a slow movement to the downside, so be interested to see where this candle closes out. Yeah, might move my stop to break even now. I was hoping for a larger push down that. We'll watch this candle closely, but yeah. Here we go. Yeah, I got my stop to break even just in case. I'm hoping we get a push to the downside, but we got overall trading time now. It's 8:10. So yeah, we let this trade finish, and then I think I'll call it a day. Yeah, we're so close to hitting the take profit then. I'm going to stay in the trade. It'll be disappointing if I get up to that profitable stop. Yeah, so close. Just almost like just kissing the price. Come on, gold. We can do it. Yeah, looks like we got a bit of a pullback here. Could hit the profitable stop. It's really disappointing. We're like 1 or 2 pips away from our take profit, but it is what it is. And here we go again.
Order filled.
Yeah, guys, we hit the profitable stop. Yeah, bit of a shame. I think we were like 1 or 2 pips away from our take profit. I'm done for today now. That's the trading over, and I'll be back tomorrow morning. So thanks for watching. Thanks Mandela for joining, and look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Thank you.